Alright guys, I wanted to start this tutorial off with a bit of a game. There are 7 riddles total, so whenever you see this symbol, I will be popping up a new riddle on the screen, and let's see how many we can get right. So the inspiration for this was basically, what if this was Enigma's journal, like before he became the Riddler, and he was just kind of like figuring out his character and who he wanted to be? So basically it's a bunch of loose leaf with like drawings and riddles and like doodles that he would have done. And then the top there is Gotham City. I thought that he'd kind of sketch that out. So that was kind of the idea behind this makeup. Alright, so we're on to our first riddle, guys. What is owned by you, but used by others? I actually didn't get this one. I had to look up the answer. So yeah, think on it. Think on it. Hurry, your time's running out here. I'm going to pop the answer up here soon. Boom, it's your name. And I really like this riddle, which is why I put it on my character, on kind of the mask part, something that I think Nygma would have doodled when he's kind of trying to figure out like what he wanted the name of his character to be, or like, not character, but like his villain persona to be. So now I'm just shading and highlighting to get this kind of crinkled loose leaf look. Okay, our second riddle. What works better after it is broken? I didn't get this one either. It turns out I'm actually really bad at riddles. When I was looking these up, I was just like, okay, you know, we can't be good at everything. But yeah, I'm just highlighting and low lighting to get this kind of crinkled loose leaf look. I was going to do a flat piece of paper, and then I was like, nah, that's lame. Okay, guys, I'm going to pop the answer here pretty soon. Do you know what it is yet? Do you know what it is? It's an egg. When you hear it, you're just like, yes, of course that's what it is. But when you're trying to think of it, you're like, man, I have no idea what works when it's broken. It's interesting where everyone's brain goes, because it usually goes the completely wrong place. You know? Now I'm just drawing some wiggly loose leaf lines, and I kind of tried to dip and turn with the shadow so that it looks like the lines are crinkled based on the crinkled paper underneath, if that makes sense. Okay, our next riddle. We're 5 items of an everyday sort. You can find us all in a tennis court. This one I snagged from the Batman Forever movie, so some of you might know it based off of watching that movie, and that is cheating. No, I'm just kidding. If you do, that's totally fair. I watched that movie too, but like, there's no way I could remember that. Okay, here's my first mistake, is I went with red over the pink line, and it made it so dark that it was almost hard to tell from the navy that I used for like the horizontal lines, so I had to fix that. That's one of my many mistakes. I'm going to pop the answer up here soon. It is vowels, A-E-I-O-U, and that's why they're in a tennis court, because they're all the vowels are found in there. You know? So now I'm just concealing my eyebrows and color correcting them. Nothing too crazy going on here. Oh my god, I will say, for this tutorial, if you actually want to do a look like this, you have to draw everything on backwards, like the question marks and the lettering, and I messed up so many times with that, having to like wipe off letters and question marks and having to redraw them, and it was just super frustrating. So keep that in mind. If you're gonna do a look like this, you may do some fumbles and need to fix it. Okay, what's our next riddle here? Tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead. I feel like I should sing the Jeopardy song to you guys, like do 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 do. Just kidding. I know that's not helping. So here I'm just adding some highlighting and low lighting to like the shadows around the paper. I just really like this like wispy effect. Kind of looked like it was pulling at the skin. Get your answers ready, guys. I'm going to let you know what the answer to this riddle is, and it's a match. I did not get that one either, even in Batman Forever. I remember being younger and trying to guess them in that movie before like the movie told you what the answer was, and didn't get it then either. So, you know, out here struggling. Now I'm just putting an insane amount of hair gel on my wet hair to really give it that sleek look, and I just wanted it slicked back and so I could spray paint it white so it kind of just blended in with the makeup. I didn't really want to do a bald cap. I didn't think that was necessary, but I did want to kind of like negate my hair, if that makes sense. Okay, what's this one? What room are ghosts afraid of? I found this one really funny. I didn't get it, but when I found out the answer, I thought it was hilarious. So I included it here for all of you. So now I'm just running my hands through my hair, again, just helping it slick down, and then spraying it with some white hairspray or hair color. I'm not really sure what this is called. So the answer is coming soon to the riddle. Have you guys figured it out yet? The living room. Mic drop. It's such a dad joke that I just love it so much. Now I'm just stippling cream paint onto my face and then going over it with white face paint. This just helps give you a base, and especially if you're like covering your eyebrows, it's good to put like a sticky layer down first and then go over it with a more opaque water layer, you know? And again, it's going to take some trial and error. There was definitely some swearing, some redoing, some wiping, and some fixing that happened in this tutorial, let me tell you. Okay, the 8 of us go forth not back to protect our king from foes' attack. I did get this one. This is like one of the only ones I got. So yeah, now I'm going in and adding in all those lines. As you can see on the left side of my face there's a green hue. That's because I drew on one of the question marks backwards, so I had to wipe that off. Okay guys, I'm going to give the answer pretty soon. It is chess pawns. They go forth not back and protect their kings from foes' attacks. Makes sense, I think. I like it. Okay, now I'm using this like lettering stamps and just putting it in my face paints and then stippling it onto my face. I found this really helped by putting an outline of where all the letters should go, and then I go over it later in black face paint, and it's just so much easier. I don't have to worry about like putting them on backward, like trying to write the letters while also doing the backwards. I just didn't have to worry about that, so I found that really helpful. Okay, if you look at the numbers on my face, you won't find 13 in any place. This is the last one we got, guys. Personally, I also got this one. Saved kind of easier too for last, not intentionally, that's just how it went. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? The answer's coming soon. It is a clock. Hands, face, you know, all that good stuff. I think most people know that one because it's used in movies quite a bit, so you might have got that one. Now I'm just sketching out everything that's on the paper and giving it an outline because I didn't think it popped enough from the blue. I think my blue might have been a bit too dark, and so then every other color I put on top of it kind of washed away because it's like a real hardcore navy. So yeah, let me know how many riddles you got right in the comments below. Let me know what ones you didn't get. I'd be interested to know. I pretty much only got the last 2, so I'm the worst at this game. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff like this. Check out my Instagram, poison_productions. I post a lot more on my Instagram just because it's so much easier, not as much editing or work. You know how it is. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video.